Well, there may be up to 80,000 vets, actually Vietnam-era vets, that may be eligible for an extra $200,000 or even more. Man, who knows how much it is? Because what they're doing now is changing the rules at the Veterans Office for people who were dishonorably discharged or less than honorably discharged. See, if you're less than honorably discharged, you don't get benefits. So now they're going back and reviewing those, and they're going to be liberal about it. And so if you had PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, and they didn't know much about it back then, see, that caused you to be a little bit crazy, and then they kick you out of the government, out of the military because it said you're crazy, but it was from that. So it was a disability. So they're going back and giving you back 30, 40 years of benefits, and then that's going to be a big chunk of money to a lot of people. It reminds me of, I don't know if you're old enough to remember a book called oh gosh, I knew it before when I planned for it and I didn't write it down. Catch-22, and that was something written back in the 50s about the Second World War, where people were trying to get out of the Second World War because they said they were going crazy, and they said the Catch-22 in the regulation says, well, you can't be crazy, you cannot be crazy if you're trying to get out of the war. If you're trying to get out of the war, that means you're sane. So they won't let you out because you're proved that you're not crazy if you want to get out of the war. So this is really good for Vietnam. I'm a Vietnam-era veteran, and I think that what we did to these people is just dreadful, how we treat it. You go out and you give your life for your country. These people should be the first in line for every benefit this country has, whether it's Vietnam or Department of Defense, or Veterans or Department of Defense or housing or education, anything. So check in this. How do you find out about it? Because they're writing the rules now. So if you're a Vietnam-era veteran and you're less than honorably discharged, you know somebody that is, or even if they're a Vietnam-era veteran, you don't assume they've been discharged honorably, or because if they have a less than honorable discharge, they can get that change and get benefits going back 30 or 40 years. You can go to votesmart.org. Go to that website and you put in your zip code and you find your elected official. They'll keep up on the latest rules and when it's going to change, because it's in the works now, so it may take any day now and they'll change. It's important. I'm sure there's a lot of people that need help. We have so many Vietnam veterans that are homeless even, and may be eligible for this. So check that out. It's something you do. Anybody who give their life for the country deserves everything we have.